Jon Rahm has been on a tear to start 2023 and is the favorite to conquer Augusta National. To say that he's been on a heater would be an understatement. The Spaniard has won 4 of his last 6 starts, including each of his past 2 PGA Tour starts, the American Express and the Century Tournament of Champions. If you like this type of content, then do be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any new updates in the world of golf.
What?
Jon Rahm is one of the best ball strikers in the world. His short game is elite and his putter is red hot. The way he drives the golf ball is particularly impressive. He can bomb it like a mile, but doesn't sacrifice accuracy. In other words, there are no holes to poke in his game. Rahm's been successful at the Augusta National too. His recent T27 finish was his worst since 2017, but in his 4 starts before that, he finished T5, T7, T9, and 4th. And what about his results that weren't wins? A T8 at the Hero World Challenge and a T4 at the CJ Cup. Jon has 1 major under his belt already and is a good bet to add a 2nd in April. But recently, he did struggle at the Farmers Insurance Open.
You serious?
In fact, the way his game crashed took viewers and pundits by surprise. The Torrey Pines South course is special to Rahm. He won both his first PGA Tour event and his first major. He was also fresh off 4 victories in his past 6 events worldwide. Then came the crash. Rahm bogeyed 1 after missing the green from the fairway with his 2nd shot. He double bogeyed 5 after hitting into a left fairway bunker off the tee, then going farther left after his 2nd shot bounced off a cart path. Rahm birdied 6 but bogeyed 7 and 10 and he was done. So what exactly happened? Was it the pace of play? I really can't tell you, Rahm said. Honestly, it felt faster today than the last 2 days. It's still slow, but a lot of it is due to the setup. You have 600-yard par 5s with this rough, and the long par 4s are going to take a while. Was the slump because of his driving, or ball striking, or putting? According to the strokes gained numbers, Rahm was 15th off the tee, .625, 12th in the approach, 2.072, 42nd in the round the green, negative 0.064, and 9th in putting, 2.012. No, it wasn't that either, Rahm said when asked about his driving. It was just, feel like I made a lot of good swings today. Today feels like the first day I made a lot of good swings. They just didn't end up the way I wanted to. 1 was a good swing, ends up long. 2 was a good swing, ends up short. 5, even the 2nd shot out of the bunker wasn't that. If it just stays in the rough, I have an up and down chance, but it hits the cart path and goes to a dead spot. I mean, I can keep going for many of them that weren't bad swings. What this means is that Jon Rahm is human after all. While he may have fallen short at Farmers Insurance, let's not forget that he was on a winning streak before the tournament. Rahm's focus now shifts to Augusta, and he had an interesting thing to say regarding the Open. Jon Rahm said Tuesday he expects more PGA Tour players to exit for Saudi-backed live golf in 2023 and anticipates a 10th Champions dinner at the Masters. Rahm spoke ahead of Thursday's start of the PGA Tournament of Champions at Kapalua, Hawaii, a select event of tournament winners of Tour Championship qualifiers. Rahm, the 2021 US Open champion, predicted more golfers will leave the PGA despite boosted prize money at selected events for the higher prize money offered by live golf. I think we all know where we stand, Rahm said. There's still going to be players that choose to transition to live is my guess. But for a lot of us, I think we see the direction the PGA Tour is going toward. They're making the necessary changes to adapt to the new age, and I think it's better for everybody. The PGA has boosted prize money at a limited number of selected events with an eye to keeping top talent from departing the way British Open champion Cam Smith of Australia did. It's an exciting year. We're all curious about how it's going to work out, Rahm said. We're all excited to see how it's going to unfold. Rahm wants the DP World Tour and PGA of America to get on the same page for the Ryder Cup, hoping Europe can win back the trophy in Rome. He also had some strong words regarding the restructured point system of the official World Golf Ranking, or OWGR. Calling it laughable, Rahm added that he was in favor of awarding world ranking points to live golf tournaments. The new OWGR system has divided opinion among players and fans. While it's based on a more scientific base with detailed calculations like the strength of field and shots game taken into consideration before every tournament, it's skewed heavily towards the PGA Tour. I'm going to be as blunt as I can. I think the OWGR right now is laughable, said Rahm, the 2021 US Open champion. Rahm was speaking on the eve of the DP World Tour Championship in Dubai, which is the flagship season-ending tournament of the DP World Tour. Coming back to Jon Rahm and Augusta, he remains one of the favorites at the tournament. His red-hot form may just see him lift another trophy. Hope you guys enjoyed watching our latest video. And while you're here, please go ahead and click on one of these two videos on your screen. Thank you so much for watching.